Welcome into DMV Sports Media. This is the UPSL semifinals featuring MSI hosting BridgeSports in the first semifinal of two in the DMV North. On the mic is Gio Monteroso. On the camera is Mr. Dono Wallace. We're in for a good treat. BridgeSports earning their way into the semifinal after a tough battle against Chiefs, winning 3-2. It was a hard-fought win for BridgeSports, a very familiar powerhouse to this DMV area. Ever since they've joined, they've consistently made it into the playoffs, so it's not a team to take lightly. MSI on the other foot, having a phenomenal regular season. 6 wins, 1 draw, and 2 losses. Sealed the second seed for them to earn their first bye, or the bye in the quarterfinals, and had the right to host the semifinals. Finds us in a not their usual home. Latoina Park is where we are, just outside the district. It's like 50 minutes, so give or take, just outside the district. We'll have walkouts, the uphold traditions, national anthems, and we'll be underway here in the DMV late night on a Wednesday. But no better place to be than watching DMV footy. As you join us, make sure you hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and if you only have one option, hit that like button. But Noah would say do 2 options. I will be checking the chat periodically here. Walkouts are happening. National anthems to be sung as we take a moment here to pay respects. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. No anthem. JK. No anthem. But we will have the walkout a few minutes to hold position, or a few seconds to hold position, and then right into kickoff we go. Winds are picking up a little bit. Right now it's no rain, but that is set to change. But we are prepared to weather the storm. MSI in the green, BridgeSports in the gray. MSI looks to be going on your screen left to right. BridgeSports right to left for the first half. As you come on in, make sure you drop your predictions. According to Noah, before kickoff is your last chance to make your predictions. If you predict properly and correctly, we will treat you to a Chipotle bowl. We have we have a prediction here, live in the stands. MSI by 1. We'll note that down. But for all those in the chat, make sure you drop your predictions. Let's kind of preview a little bit of this. These 2 teams did face each other in the regular season. It was a 0-0 draw. But these 2 teams have a lot of history playing each other here in the UPSL. 2 seasons ago, BridgeSports coming out victorious last season, MSI being one of the better sides, falling just short against Touch Kings. We'll see how this matchup goes tonight. Wow, a host of predictions. I respect it. But why not the variety? Everyone goes 3-1. Either 3-1 Bridge, 3-1 MSI. There's no mix. In goal for BridgeSports is going to be Mr. Jake Boyle, and we have kickoff. BridgeSports to get us underway in this UPS semifinal. MSI hosting BridgeSports. As I was mentioning, the keeper, Jake Boyle for BridgeSports, had a phenomenal season this past go. Regular season, I should say. And just as the whistle blows, the rain begins. You have Gonzalo Pinero in goal for MSI. And early on, you got to keep a watchful eye in that of Yusuf Berry, who's had a phenomenal season. But here comes BridgeSports, quickly cut out by that back line, MSI's back line. That was number 4. Simon Omato, who made that block. And now you have BridgeSports to take their first corner of the evening. Ayang Leite. Looking for the perfect spot. Sends in the service low, blocked out, and ball is still alive. MSI does defend, and Yusuf is out. This is a player we highlighted, speed, and takes it down the line. Still has space, still on the ball, but a shoulder check, and out of bounds goes the ball. It's a great run from Yusuf, but an even better track back from the defense. It's a very dangerous situation there for MSI, and a nervy one for BridgeSports. The tackle coming from number 6 of BridgeSports. We'll confirm who that is in a second. Orelsi, who made that tackle. The wind is picking up here, and we'll see how that affects the game. Followed by the wind is the more dreadful of the two if you are a player. That's the wind. But for us, it's going to be the rain. Mr. Tyler Reed, good afternoon. We see you in the chat. Ryan Bass, Osman, David, Shaw, Nelson. It's a pleasure. Welcome in. Anaita, good evening. Thank you for joining us this Wednesday, late Wednesday for us. Here's MSI getting us back underway. Not rushing it, taking their time, scanning the field. Just a touch here. Beautifully done, kept in play, and now it's MSI who's on the front foot. It's Francis Meyer in the midfield, number 16, who was Gonna kind of serve the point of the attack right there, and now it's Yusuf Berry plays it out wide. Still in play, sends it back in. And that's Rabelski who keeps it alive, sends it in, and not able to put a direction to that, but ball does fall in the fortune of MSI, still with them, under pressure. Forced to go all the way back to the defense and reset. I gotta get comfortable. Ibrahim is in an interesting position, is wearing the captain's band. He's playing here on this right-hand side, really far out wide, and a little higher than I'm used to seeing him, but you know, he's a man that's capable of getting back, and he's the one who's spotted right now, takes a touch, and oh my, there's the first opportunity that just barely escapes the fingertips of Warbowski. Pressure is still on. Yusuf Berry, Warbowski almost. And the play goes out of bounds and in favor of MSI. Under pressure, mistakes were made, and now here comes another opportunity. Can they do something here on a quick turnover? And now BridgeSports under pressure. Forced to send it. Still under pressure. And then out of bounds it goes. That was number 12 of BridgeSports. Number 12 is Kunaang, who Jules, who is listed as a forward, but is in the defensive position. Maybe he's just tracking back. Omar is the intended target. Little mix up there and takes a hit, goes down, and now he's still down. Omar Marks, who has been one of the more threatening forwards here for BridgeSports. Number 18, Gabura, who was the culprit of that tackle, but no foul call. It was just collision in the eyes of the referee, and here comes MSI now, looking for Ibrahim. Ibrahim, heavy touch. Doesn't take a fortune bounce. BridgeSports does come out and just as quickly return the favor. Barnes gets taken down, but referee says play on. And Ibrahim now, it's a big tackle right there. Oh, it's already starting to get very emotional and exciting here. Orelsi, who another big tackle here, gets a foul in favor. Oreles is playing his Orelsi. I'm going to go with Oreles. This number 6 side here on left back position has been heavily involved already. Warbowski is the player on that side. Ibrahim right behind him, so we can expect a lot more coming from this side. Boyle sends it down the field. Great touch, and now here comes BridgeSports. A big switch for Oreles. Oreles taking the space, wearing the captain's band, looks for a through ball, and only to find Ibrahim, who returns the favor, plays it right into the feet of Mwape. Mwape. Actually, no, I think that was number 18. Is my visibility already getting messed up? That's not good. It's going to be a long call it. Ibrahim. Warbowski tried to play a little cheeky pass there that didn't pan out. Let me check in the chat for all you. I think this goes to 27 rounds of PK. I definitely missed that comment. Oh, here's an opportunity under pressure, and Boyle just forced to quickly clear it out. MSI already having more of the opportunities. A throw in here. Tried the cross, it was well blocked, well defended, and now BridgeSports is out. However, goes only as far as a throw in here. Ibrahim with the throw. Goes back all the way back to Amato. Oh, sorry, Butler. Oh, nope, I was definitely looking at BridgeSports roster. I was Amato. Ibrahim Warbowski. Looking, scanning, finds an opportunity, and the intended target was Barry, but well defended. Does end up getting it. Referee says offsides. Barry was ready for that one, though. He was off to the races. Wants to keep adding a tally to that impressive form he's having in this UPSL season, fall 2025. Boyle. Jake Boyle scanning, sends it down the field. Contested possession there. It pans out and almost a good opportunity there for BridgeSports. That was Tani, who initially 21. Tani again on the ball, looks for the pass. Oh, gets tied up, and unfortunate. But MSI is right there, not giving too much space for BridgeSports to do much. BridgeSports, Tani, who is the intended target. Under pressure. Ibrahim just tries to clear it out. And now here comes BridgeSports again. Tani, referee says no foul, play on. It is their ball. So much space for them to work with. Aureles forced to go back. Has to play all the way back to the defense. Last man, now Boyle. Boyle sends it down. Tani spreads it out wide. Referee says offsides. It's the best couple of moments we've seen from BridgeSports in the last couple of seconds there. Number 18, Nagatho for BridgeSports, also very active between Tani, him, and Aureles. It's been the players I've seen the most on the ball. And a great tackle there. He's talking about him. Nagatho again. Aureles looking, asking for people to show. Forced to go all the way to Omar, but Mark, who was really not in a position. Barnes under pressure, forced to go all the way back to Pinheiro. Pinheiro. Now MSI comes out. Warbowski gets taken out. Referee says play on, no foul. Have to play to the whistle. Referee's been very lax since the beginning. So you gotta play into the whistles. And there it is. Barnes plays it out wide. Down the field to Myers. Given so much time to make a decision. Myers still opts to go long. A beautiful ball. Oh, never mind. I thought it was going to be beautiful. Looked great, but the wind had something to say to that. Ibrahim with the pressure. Moreles does well to play around him. Now here comes BridgeSports. Something BridgeSports is really great at is the counter. And the speed that BridgeSports sometimes can rely on is definitely something to watch out for. But MSI is, I think, one of the teams that is well matched for those speeds on the outer channels. Warbowski comes with the pressure, Oreles forced to receive the back, and it's him again. Beautiful move to relieve himself, and Ibrahim Martini turns it over to Nagatho, and then Nagatho returns the favor. Ball has exchanged of hands quite frequently. Both teams are still trying to feel each other out, still trying to impose their style of play. You can see, though, Donnie, unfortunate, turns it over. Brahim looking for Barry. Referee says that is too much contact for one Yusuf Barry. Calls a foul on him, and now BridgeSports gets us back underway. Alexander Estrada is kind of playing that anchor role for the defense here for BridgeSports. In the number 5, seen him pretty involved as well on the defensive work. Pinheiro sends it down the field. Myers not forced to win it, but Barnes nearly bails him out. Gubara. Lovely piece of challenge there. Goes into the way BridgeSports is a beautiful ball. And just shy, but I didn't see the ref's flag start to make his way up to Ibrahim. Ibrahim, beautiful piece of work here still. That looked like a handball from here, but the referee says that is a throw-in in their favor, and now it's Warbowski. Alex Warbowski gets a big tackle called in favor of it for him from Moreles, who was the culprit. It's the second one we've seen in the last couple of minutes. Have to keep a watchful eye on this right-hand side. And chat, I'm not ignoring you. Just trying to follow the action here. Throw in here. Donnie, no nonsense clearing. We're still 0-0. No one has really figured things out. We're already about 20 minutes into the first half. Another 25 minutes to play. Oh, it's a beautiful ball. A great run. Keep your hand down, sir. The cross, and Pinheiro said that is too easy for me. But the through ball was lovely. Looked like it came off of Mwape. Also, big tackle. Warbowski's asking for that yellow card because that tackle did kind of came off from the back. Questionable. Referee's going to have a talking to him, so it's all fair. Didn't quite see who that was. Looks like it's number 15, if I'm not mistaken. Sissoko. Sissoko is number 15, and Martini does well to win possession. Barnes for the through ball to Myers. Myers puts Barry on, and referee says, not too fast, buddy. It's offsides. MSI playing really high. It's about the second or third offsides call I've seen. Boyle looked like he kind of scuffed that. Didn't come off his foot as he wanted to. Barnes now. Beautiful piece of work. Barry loses it though. And now a throw in here for BridgeSports, courtesy of Nagato. Ibrahim not able to control it, and now here comes Tani Ibrahim doing what he does. But Tani's there to recover. Estrada. Mbappe. There's Aurelius taking the space. No one's making the run. He was asking for someone to make that cut inwards. Tani's there to recover. Can they have a shot? Does. And no power, no real direction, but that is the first shot of the evening. Only took about 22 minutes of action to finally see an attempt. This goes to show you how tight this game is going to be played. Pinheiro, Martini. There's a turnover here. Here's an opportunity. A big save from Pinheiro. An error, but a bigger save, and a breath can be taken. My word, he came out just in time, stepping off his line, cutting out angles, and said, not today. It's 0-0 still. Now, it's going to be a corner kick here for BridgeSports. Second corner, and the second one again for BridgeSports. Omar to mark, sends it in. Well defended, but Mbappe sends it out. He tried to send it back in. Now it's a race. Who has the speed to him? Barry comes out on top. Fortunate bounce in favor of MSI. Myers still with the run, is getting chased down. Cuts back, and that's all she wrote for that play. And now an MSI corner. Looks like it's Warbowski who's on the corner. Oh no, it is Myers. Sends it in. Oh my, narrowly missing, but well defended. Barnes sees it out. Referee says that is a BridgeSports ball, and there are some disagreements there, but play on we must. Aureles. Susko. Not able to get out the way they wanted to. Amato. And there it is, Tani. Oh, fortune. That was a risky touch there. A lot of pressure from BridgeSports. They're really pushing MSI, pressing MSI, trying to force those errors like a few minutes ago. But MSI does well. Estrada gets bailed out from his teammates right there and now. Great defense. It's a throw in here for BridgeSports. Big throw in. Almost beats the defensive shot, and Pinheiro, oh my. Shaky, shaky, but keeps it out. Any deflection or misdirection would have not ended in that. But MSI can breathe, and BridgeSports again back looking for another opportunity. Big boot down the field. Cleared. Ibrahim again. And BridgeSports, just like that, is right back on it. Needs to put it, one of these teams need to put it down on the ground and just pick out their passes. Gubara has had a very interesting, a dreadful turnover for Boyle. Could just have given MSI an opportunity here. Gubaru, sorry. Myers. Wape. Big cross here. Lovely touch, but offsides, referee says. But that was a great ball. You know what? I'm not sure. You know what? I'm not going to speculate. We're just going to allow the referees to call it. They had a better angle than we did. Guevara. Is it Guevara? Geburra, sorry. Geburra sends it down the field to the BridgeSports back line. And now here, oh my. Referee says that is too much contact from Yusuf Berry. Calls a foul in favor of BridgeSports. It's going to be Estrada. Myers with the pressure. Almost forces a turnover, but even better effort from the Bridge. The tackle was lovely. Mwape does everything to keep possession for his team. Ball changes hands quite a few times right there, but it is Amato who sees MSI briefly out of trouble. Barnes wins himself a foul in favor of MSI. Gebura turns it over, and now here comes the bridge. Can they find space? Takes it out wide. Travella, but to nowhere. It's still in play. Sends in the second. It's still bridge. Donnie, questions that to be asked there of the forward. And now here comes Ibrahim. Plays in Barry, but just offsides. Just offsides there. There are some disagreements there, but just offsides. But that could have been a very dangerous play. BridgeSports fortunate that their back line was paying attention. Lamar marks. Takes the space. Takes it down the field. Sends in the cross. Defended Amato. Now here comes MSI. Looking for an outlet. Not able to. Estrada cuts it out. Estrada plays it out wide to Mwape. Aureles tried for the quick through ball. Ibrahim is always attentive. It's going to have to be a lot sharper to beat him. Barnes under pressure from Tani. Gebura. Pinheiro opts to go long. Barry tried to find Warbowski. He's not able to. Oh, and that great tackle, but and a better recovery. Nagato and Myers loses possession to Nagato. Nagato was the culprit that initially lost possession for Bridge and did everything to win it back. Oh, and then the back line for both of these teams have just been playing so well. And here's Warbowski. We know what he can do. He's a one-on-one. Takes a shot, and Boyle comes up huge on the save, but the play is not over. Well defended, and BridgeSports survives. Handball call from the referee, from the official, saying it's in favor of BridgeSports. Aureles, who has plenty of space and time. Still, that back line, both these back lines, as I was mentioning, have been playing very well. Boyle, both keepers as well, coming up huge on key moments of the match. Referee says advantage, play on. The through ball. Ibrahim every single time on this side. Myers loses possession. Thani lets it go, and now it's his, gets tangled up. Omar takes the shot off sides. Omar kind of getting a little just too eager, but he did come from a great position, coming off the middle and cutting to that outside. No one was on him. Had he waited just a second or two, that would have been very dangerous. Pinheiro asking for his team to head down the field. Big boot. Finding Myers. Ibrahim with the second ball. It's a great tackle. Referee says that is way too much contact. Didn't like it one bit. Calls. Gebura Big switch there. Under pressure. Absorbs that tackle and plays on. Barnes now. Barnes looking for the switch. Looking for Yusuf. Boyle comes out to collect. And that's the end of the play here. Gaburra not able to put a direction to it. Goes out for a throw-in for BridgeSports. Referee says that did not like it. You can speculate. You can rewind it and speculate. I will not address it. Unbiased Geo here. And now BridgeSports with an opportunity. He's going to send it in. Actually opts to go for the shot. He's tried it, just didn't really pan out. Did have Pinheiro be. I don't think he would have got to it in time, but fortunate. Oh, it's taken out, and the shot and it hits the frame. Is still in play, and a second opportunity, and off of a mistake, a huge mistake, and the shot just inches away, hits the crossbar, and they had a second opportunity to do something with it, but it didn't go really anywhere, and it looked like it was number 18 who did come out, Nagatho, who came out and collected it and took the shot. Oh, I stand corrected. That was 19, Mwape, who came from behind Barnes. Barnes a little too lax, and Mwape, who came out of nowhere and picked his pockets, and now is Warbowski on the opposite side. Ibrahim has space. The big tackle from Mwape, doing it on both sides of the field. Referee calls it back for the down player. Looks like it was Ibrahim who's down. It is Ibrahim. Players to get up slowly. Never want to see a player down or injured. So the fact that he has taken his time is not a good sign. Mata and Capelina talking here in the midfield, trying to organize their backline just a tad bit cleaner. This is the third mistake we've seen that nearly leads to something for BridgeSports. MSI is going to have to clean that up. As the athletic trainer attends Ibrahim, we love to see that he is getting back up and walking. He is going to have to come off the field before he can re-enter, as the athletic trainer was called onto the field. But it's good signs that he is not injured. It was just the contact that he felt. It's going to be a drop ball that more than likely is going to be returned to BridgeSports. I hear the respects being paid to one of the youth clubs in the area in the direction of Martini, saying, "Do it for Bethesda." It's a huge organization here in the DMV, as well as MSI, another big youth academy. That's Martini, the player we just spoke about, Warbowski with the touch and hits off, I want to say the shoulder off of Reles to go for a throw in here. There's a player down for BridgeSports. I actually didn't see who that was. Okay. Trainer is being called out. Didn't see who that was or what it was, to be honest. As I mentioned, never want to see a player down. Ibrahim also still out of the game still. So right now it looks like if both players stay off, it's going to be a 10v10 game for a moment. So far, both teams have had limited opportunities. BridgeSports has had more of the better chances, but to no avail. MSI will have to be careful with the turnovers in the deeper into their half. I'll check in the chat while we'll find out who that player is that is down there. And for all of you in the chat, make sure you hit that like button. Help others find it in their algorithm and help growing his community, his DMV sports media community, where you catch the best footy in the DMV, Maryland altogether, Virginia altogether. Looks like it was Nagatho who was coming off the field there. Looks like it was a shoulder injury. So currently it's going to be a 10v10. With MSI with the throw in here at the hands of Warbowski. Warbowski to Martini. Warbowski again sends in the cross, well defended. Geburra sends it in. Myers tried to get the shot off, but Yusuf Berry was too close to him. Martini not able to collect. And now here comes MSI. Beautiful touch there. And what a tackle from Martini. Referee says, come on, allowing the players to come back on. Doesn't call the foul. Martini not too happy about that, saying that there was a little bit of contact from Omar Marks. Now here comes, it looks like Nagatho has made his way back onto the field, but Ibrahim just got up and is just now standing at the center line, the 50-yard, to make his way back onto the field. So currently MSI is down a player. Geburra plays it out wide. It's a beautiful ball. Yusuf Berry puts it on for Myers. Myers played, and Boyle way too attentive to it, but really meant nothing as that was a offsides call. Referee waited quite a bit to make that call, but play on we must. Now here comes MSI. Another throw in here for Montgomery, or MSI. I've never called MSI Montgomery. Obviously that is the team name, as they're based in Montgomery County. Oh, Gebura to Ibrahim. Ibrahim, who has made his way back onto the field, has a beautiful move, has a half shot, half cross, but it pans out. Another cross, and the defense, as I mentioned, all too attentive to all opportunities, and now it's a corner here for the boys in green. Cross sent in again, back with MSI. Another opportunity and same result. Can Myers do something different here? Takes it all the way almost across the 30-yard. Now here comes BridgeSports. Beautiful ball for Omar Marks. Referee's flag stays down. It's a great tackle from Ibrahim. A beautiful tackle to dispossess BridgeSports. What a tackle. Here comes the cross from BridgeSports. Oh, and what a save off the line from Pinedo. My word. Just inches to react to that. And what a save. A beautiful cross, and the header was just right, but all too attentive to it was the keeper, and now it's still 0-0 thanks to him. But now here comes MSI on the other side. Can they do something here? Big cross. Ibrahim is the intended target. Just too much to it. And that would have been a tough pill to swallow had that goal gone in stoppage time for this first half. But if this referee does blow stoppage here, what a way to end if you're MSI. For BridgeSports, one too many times that's happened this evening. One too many times, and as the old saying goes, you don't put those away. Those are the ones that come back and bite you. BridgeSports would like to think not. Werbowski looking for that cross, not finding anyone in the midfield or in the center. Now here comes BridgeSports again. Can they have another opportunity before the whistle? Sketchy. But Pinedo, as he's done this whole match, was ready for it.
Yes, Alex, good. Yes, Brandon, come on. Thank you.
We minimum of 3 minutes of stoppage time. We've already played pretty much that. So Ibrahim with the cross, and Boyle to probably see out the first half, and there it is. That's the whistle. All squared affair here. MSI 0, BridgeSports 0, and it isn't for a lack of opportunity. It's more so a lack of putting those chances away. BridgeSports having 3 chances to get ahead, wasn't able to find a break, and MSI still searching for that clear opportunity. This is DMV Sports Media. This is the UPSL semifinals in the DMV North. I'm Gio, he's Dono. We're gonna take a quick little break. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and we'll engage in the second half of this match. We'll be back shortly. Am I on? Welcome back to DMV Sports Media. This is the second half of the UPSL semifinals. MSI versus BridgeSports. 0-0 is the score. But that does not reflect the action we're seeing. Do bear with us. A little bit of technical difficulties there. But 0-0 is the score, as I mentioned. But the action has been intense. And BridgeSports has had the better of the chances. But as the old saying goes, the ones you don't put away are usually the one that bites you. And BridgeSports hopes this is not true this evening. MSI, on the other hand, would love to see this old saying come true, become reality. On your screen, MSI is now going from right to left in the green. BridgeSports left to right on your screen in the gray. This is DMV Sports Media. I'm Gio. This is Dono. You can tell this rain is getting to me. No, I'm kidding. It's just a Freudian slip up, I guess. But this is DMV Sports Media. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and like. And hopefully some of you in the chat were correct with your predictions, as there's some Chipotle on the line here. Obviously, it's too late to enter in your goal scorers. It was before kickoff, so we are underway here. MSI gets us back in action for this second half of the semifinals. I'm going to take a look at the chat here. It's a lot of activity. I happen to see missed some chat. Noah's in the chat there. It's not terrible yet, Gio, but if you have time to wipe it off a little bit. Are you talking about the rain? Oh, it is. Okay. 1 second. I didn't pay attention to that. Here's an opportunity for BridgeSports. Big tackle. Let's take a look at that replay. It's a big tackle there. Goes in favor of MSI. And now, Noah, let me know if the screen is much better. But we are doing it without a press box. Gio is top 10 commentator. That is just toot my horn. A great ball. But however, too much contact there for Yusuf Berry, and the foul was called. Eunice, not Barnes. Oh, do I have the numbers wrong? I believe you, Mr. Deltor. No, with the wild comments. I definitely missed a lot of action throughout the break. But here comes BridgeSports. A big opportunity is cut out by the back line, and just as quick, Areles wins it for BridgeSports, and Estrada plays it out wide. Big pressure here, and throw in here for MSI. Straight to Yusuf Berry. Berry not able to control it, and Piñero to collect. Mr. Ryan Bass, we will say this. Sponsorships depend on what we're asked to play in the halftime break, but we do have sponsorships available directly for DMV Sports Media. If there are any businesses out there listening, we would love to showcase your brand in our community here. But it's always available for the teams. Something we'll negotiate with them when we set up our services. Some take advantage of it, some pay for more slots than what is available, but it's all welcome. But we are improving and we are growing as a company, so we appreciate the comment. And I promise I will do my best to not ignore the chat as much as I have been tonight. But for all you tuned in, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help this community keep growing, and hit that like button to help others find it in their algorithm. But let's focus back on the action here. It's going to be a throw-in for BridgeSports. Actually, can't see who, but here's an opportunity here for BridgeSports. Well defended, and Mwape was searching, looking. Captain. Actually looks like Oreles has, if I'm not mistaken, come off. And Aka is now sporting the captain's band for BridgeSports. I'll take a look to see if we identify any more other substitutions here, but from what it looks like, MSI has not made any. Akman sitting here in the number 7. It's between him and Myers. Myers is the one who gets it. Akan not able to win it. Mwape tried to get that off, and Omar Mark, beautiful ball there. BridgeSports not able to do much with it. Now it's here Yusuf Berry for MSI and Barnes, or Younes. I'll just double confirm this. And it's Younes and not Barnes. That's rest. That's rest. Barnes is wearing number 11. Thank you for the correction. Suarez is in the 15. I've been rightfully identifying him. Apologize, Mr. Suarez. Now, Barry gets tackled from behind. Referee says advantage. Rabowski plays it wide. Ball still and finally controlled by BridgeSports, and a turnover. Akman not able to win it, but under pressure forces the ball to go out of bounds and does win his team a throw-in. Number 7 for BridgeSports. Lete not able to control it, but they do end up winning it. Amato. Martini doing it for Bethesda. Myers plays it out wide. The cross. Aka looked like he took a pretty tough, the full extension. Question marks there. Arm was fully extended. Referee said play on though. Amato slows down the attack, but Mwape with a beautiful ball there. Now here comes BridgeSports. Slowed down by Rubora. Does well to defend and forcing BridgeSports to go back. Now here comes Werbowski. Gets called for the foul. The tit for tat game. You foul us, we foul you. Always never goes in favor of the second offender. Boyle, who's had an absolutely fantastic night. 3 big saves or sorry, 2 big saves. It's been Pinheiro who's had the more crucial of the saves, but both keepers have had work to do tonight. Mwape, the man with the golden last name, as per the chat. Flemings, yes. It's actively raining. It may progressively get worse, and then it would drastically get better. That is what we expect for the second half. So, pray for us. This is not too bad for us. No crow's nest tonight, but we'll do what we can. Comes the pressure. Aka finds Amar Marks, and Amar plays a big ball and a big tackle that MSI was not too happy with. It said there was a push, a shove from behind. Looked like it was number 21 from MSI pleading for the foul. Oh, corner here for BridgeSports. Service sent in. Oh, that's a goal. Referee's flag stays down, and that's a goal for MSI, or sorry, BridgeSports. It was Tani who puts it in the back of the net. I was so confused because it looked like it went out of bounds, but it didn't. Referee gives a yellow card for Warbowski, but BridgeSports, after the second attempt, the initial service didn't really look that clean, and I thought right there it went out of bounds, but it was put back into the cross, and then Donnie, who number 21, finds it into the back of the net. Can we take a look at that replay one more time here? The initial cross, and right there, I thought it looked like it went out, but referee was on the line right there and sent in the cross, and Donnie was there in that back post, and nothing Pinheiro could do to get back in time as he was drawn all the way out for the initial cross. And BridgeSports breaks the deadlock. Now, how does MSI respond is the question. The most vulnerable you'll find yourself is right after you score a goal. Warbowski will have to take a moment to recoup himself. There's a big tackle there. Foul gets called in favor of MSI. And here comes MSI. Akman. Tried to send in the cross. Cross gets blocked, and BridgeSports tried to come out playing too quickly. Referee says that's in favor of BridgeSports for a play a few seconds back. The center official had initially marked it for MSI, but sideline official said a few plays back it did go out in favor of BridgeSports. Now here comes MSI. Got to be careful with those high kicks. Oh, now here comes BridgeSports again. Amato gets the better between Omar Marks and himself. This little little challenge there on that sideline. Referee says it's in favor of MSI. Now it's MSI needs to take a moment, a breather to compose themselves. Oh, big shove, and referee says no foul. Play on. Yusuf Berry applying the pressure. Boyle picks it up, plays it to Aka. Aka right into the outside. Now it's going to be Capelina. Correction. Come on. Yusuf Berry not able to control. Hits it out of bounds. Ochman here, number 7 for MSI. Shielding that. Martini with the press, but Akman was able to support his team, him and Wape, to play out, and unfortunately turned it over. And now what can MSI do? Big throw here. Aka. Tani. Yusuf Berry gets fouled. Referee says clear as daylight now. This is a good opportunity for MSI. About 30 yards out from goal. What can MSI do? And the rain picks up. Will it have impact? Wind is acting very suspect. So if I'm MSI, I'm putting this low, unfortunately. The service sends the curler, and Boyle with a save. Absolutely keeps his night flying high. And that was a good opportunity for MSI, but a better save for the keeper. And now here's BridgeSports on the other side. Referee says flag stays down. The cross. Tani was waiting for it. Mwape mistimed and incorrect pass, and allows MSI to regain possession. Little under 28 minutes left for BridgeSports to claim victory. Aka and Wape tried to play that ball for Nagato, and it just read well by the defense. Oh, big tackle there. I didn't see who that was. It looked like it was actually Barry, trying to slow the play down for his team to regain their shape. And now BridgeSports opts to go very direct. Omar not able to control the play. Tane is down. Referee did not see him and decided to play on. MSI, Amato, taking the space. A little too easy for him. Yusuf Berry in a foot race against Estrada. Yusuf Berry gets called for the foul. The consistency is probably what may have some fans frustrated, as some have to be NFL quality tackles and some just have to be a love touch, but I digress. All in all, referee has called this game pretty even. Oh, what a shot and a better block. That was the first time we've seen Omar Marks take a shot this evening. Here comes Gibura to Amatu. MSI is going to take their time and rest. Long ball. MSI have tried that long ball way too many times this evening, and it has not panned out. Must try something new. Werbowski gets taken down there. Referee saw that. Clear as daylight. It's gonna be a free kick for MSI. This is another opportunity there. Werbowski, Alex Werbowski, sends it, opts to go direct, well defended. Looked like it was Nagatho who got that block, and Werbowski again, referee says play on. Amato living on life's edge. A heavy touch from MSI, and now it's BridgeSports Aka. And to no one. Oh no, Piñero did get tackled. Piñero frustrated that the first tackle wasn't called. You understand the frustration that the initial contact was a foul. Referee didn't call it, and then the second contact, and then finally the foul was called. Those in the chat, let me know how the camera is, if we need to wipe there. Gio stopped the game. We do need VAR, I know, but tell UPSL to contract us for VAR and we'll happily oblige. We'll get a screen up for them and everything. Piñero. The direct ball again from MSI. It hasn't panned out this evening. You have to try something else. I mean, BridgeSports has the speed to keep up. It has to be something new if you're MSI. But I do get the frustrations. BridgeSport has defended very well. Cabellina. Too much time on the ball with no pressure. It's a great tackle for Ahmad. Referee says that's in favor of BridgeSports. Some of the BridgeSports players are holding those quads. Gonna have to pay attention to that. There's gonna be 2 substitutions there for BridgeSports. Donnie, the goal scorer, makes his way off the field. Making way for, get you that confirmation there in a second. Looks like it's number 9 for BridgeSports. Ananku has made his way onto the field, and it also looks like, oh, not able to get to the pass from Estrada, and now it's going to be MSI, Warbowski gets taken down in the box. Referee says no foul. You're going to have to keep an eye on that as frustrations will start mounting. And Warbowski's already on a yellow card. It's a great tackle from SRS. Very physical. This game is going to have to be watched a lot more carefully as time starts to wind down. A little over 20 minutes as we enter 25th minute of the match, or sorry, the 20th minute of the second half. 25 minutes, I should say, left. Okay, sometimes math fails me, y'all. It's 30 minutes, isn't it? Yeah, it is 30 minutes. Clearly, we need a windshield wiper over here. BridgeSports gets called back for that. Not sure if referee was allowing some substitutions or what, but he did call it back. I don't see any new players on the field, maybe on that far side, but I did see some BridgeSports players make their way onto the field. Just didn't see where they, it does look like they're on that far side. Referee calls a foul in favor of MSI. SRS putting a lot of effort to win that. Ananku's right there. You got to be very careful if you're Pinedo. The effort that BridgeSport is showing is out of this world. However, they have to tread lightly. I'm surprised BridgeSports hasn't gotten a yellow card for how physical this game has. MSI has. It's very physical. It's a very physical game, and if you're the referee, you're keeping a close eye on every single tackle now. But yeah, as I was saying, BridgeSport's absolutely putting every 100% on each tackle, each ball, each possession. And here comes Myers. Myers looking to thread the ball. There's a shot on, and my word, but Boyle looked very confident on that. That was Martini who took the shot on for MSI. Hopefully wipe that down for you. Make sure it looks nice and crisp for you fine folks in the chat. Mr. Del Toro, let me know how it looks now. Yeah, BridgeSports has been really great at slowing down and messing up the flow of MSI, and that's really why MSI hasn't really gotten going with the possession and have forced them to go to the long ball, which BridgeSports has been defending so well this evening. On the other foot, BridgeSports, we highlighted it earlier in the match. They're so great with the transitional play, and they've relied very heavy on that, and it's worked out well. Obviously, the goal came from a set piece. However, Yusuf Berry with a flying tackle. You're going to have to watch that if you are a referee. You see those feet being left in the air just a little bit longer, just a little bit too much. Capellina getting called for the foul. Number 7 for BridgeSports was the player I was looking to identify here. So now that I have that opportunity, I will. Oh no, I tell you was already on the field. Not sure who I saw come on. Yes, we will be covering Boley's semifinal match against. Hold that thought. There's a yellow card. The first yellow card given for BridgeSports after that tackle. It was Wape, if I'm not mistaken. Fans are starting to get rowdy. You gotta love the atmosphere. Service sent in, well defended. Martini able to get a touch to it, so Amatu is going to send it back into play. Ball still in possession for MSI. Quickly thrown in. The pressure from MSI keeping the BridgeSports on their half. Now Ananku is going to be the outlet. The great ball. Amatu chasing it down and ends up winning the battle between the two. But yes, we will be. I'll hold that thought because there's a second golazo for BridgeSports. It comes from who but none other than Mwape. May potentially just put the nail in the coffin, but that was split lost for words there, but a beautiful take. Came off of a mistimed pass, turned over, just picked the pockets. I didn't see who the defender was that let that go, but Mwape, that's the second time, actually the third time that an error has led to a mistake, and this time it led to a goal. Now under 25 minutes left in the match. BridgeSports finding 2 goals in the second half. We'll see how MSI rebounds or how BridgeSports continues to hold the lead. Things are going to get intense from here on out. And to answer your question, as I was answering it before that banger of a goal, we will be covering Boley's and Athletic United. Thank you, Ryan Brass. I was trying to late equalizer from MSI. Never mind. Yeah, that was unfortunate timing for MSI. But BridgeSports has just been absolutely on fire with the urgency. Substitutions here. We do have a sub for MSI. It looks like number 25 has made his way onto the field. That's Taylor Nelson, who makes his way onto the field. Through ball here, or attempted through ball, and Aka was collecting. I got caught up in the conversation of the fans, which is hilarious. Referee calls in favor of MSI right there. Big tackle there. Keeping possession. There's also another player that made their way onto the field. Number 8 for MSI. One Jonathan Yowell is on the field. Is it worse? Long ball there. BridgeSports with possession, but MSI is getting a little bit more urgency behind them. A tackle goes in favor of BridgeSports. Let's take a look at that replay. It's been the story of the night, so to speak, where the contact comes after a tackle that's kind of like a payback and just too much left on it, and the referee calls a foul there. Yeah, Tyler Reed, it's a great point. Quick turnaround for BridgeSports, but handled with style. BridgeSports gets us back underway. This rivalry has definitely grown into something to watch if you're in the DMV North. Each time they face each other, it's in circumstances that has a lot of weight to it, aka the playoffs. Obviously they see each other in the regular season, but they always seem to find each other in the postseason. Capelina, big switch. Oh, it's a beautiful ball, but Yusuf Berry is just a step off sides. Akada receives the ball, dummies him, and then finds an outlet here. Big tackle from Maka. Matu not able to find his teammate. Myers was the intended target. Nagato, a beautiful cutback, but no nonsense clearance. Oh, Warbowski. Yusuf Berry looks like he pulled a hammy. Charlie Horse is starting to set in. We're looking for a substitution there. Yusuf Berry, the goal scorer for MSI, fortunes has not shined on him this evening, but definitely has shined for BridgeSports. Looks like there's been an ambulance called, but not for this game. I thought all the fans are looking towards the ambulance, which is why the random silence, but it is for a close by event, not our game. So fear none, viewers of DMV Sports Media. All good is here. All things are good here. Oh, under pressure, does well to play out from under it. Oh, beautifully done, BridgeSports. Another cutback. That was Lete. Lete, who cut back twice to get from under the pressure and wins a foul. And now MSI has another opportunity. Looks like it's Yoel who is going to stand over top of it and send in the service. What can Yoel do? Correction, that's Myers. Myers plays it in and just way too much on it. It's a little bit too much. About 6 minutes in regulation. Find out how much stoppage time will be added. Sends it down.
Yes, guys, press them, yeah.
Wape, who's literally been non-stop this whole match. A big tackle, and BridgeSports to keep the play alive, sends in the throw in. Nagatho loses possession, and now here comes MSI, but just as quick wins back possession, a heavy pass, and possession changes hands again. Why not? Let's do the dance. And Wape, who's been absolutely, I would love to see how many miles he runs today. That's Rez. Sends a through ball. Referee says flag stays down, but the touch just failed him. And then the miscommunication between the two. Well defended from BridgeSports, because that could have been a very nervy situation as two BridgeSports players came 50-50, and MSI did not miss a beat. But that was Nagatho who was attentive to it and cut out the play. Aka is coming off for BridgeSports. The player who has put an absolute shift here on this right-hand side. Now Estrada to be named captain. We've seen 3 captains for BridgeSports today, and each one has absolutely put the work rate. Now, under 5 minutes, 4 minutes really, a little over 4 minutes left of regulation, and Agatha. I say Agatha, I'm so sorry. Nagatho. 50-50 there. And no man's land. BridgeSports can honestly take their time at this point. A 2-0 lead, less than 4, a little under 4 minutes. A big foul there in favor of MSI. All 10 players up the field. Amato holds the line high, and here comes the service. Can MSI find something here? Great service, just the header. Capellina not able to put the direction he wanted on it, but the service was a good one. It's the first time I actually seen BridgeSports lose in the air this evening. I'm checking in the chat for you fine folks. Hope you've enjoyed this. Get a loud of that fan. Tyler, please don't get me in trouble. Oh, someone did. Osman said 2-0. If it ends like this, someone wins some Chipotle. Tackle on us. Rest wins the foul. Referee did not like that. Gives a yellow card for the time wasting. Big boot down the field. Ball still in play. Offsides. That was a offsides call. On number 9 for MSI. Lihan. Warbowski with the effort, putting heart and limb on the line for MSI. Just about a minute left in regulation, and no word on how much stoppage time. Here's a great opportunity, but well defended from BridgeSports. Gotta love the clearance. 50-50. Referee says that is a foul in favor of MSI. MSI is going to quickly get back up the field to try to get this off. They know time is winding down. Service, a quick service, but Estrada is there to cut it out and keeper to come out and collect. Jake Boyle, who's been absolutely phenomenal for BridgeSports this evening. Barnes finally Barnes, who I've been misidentifying this evening. Barnes with a great tackle. Lineham tried to quick through ball, opts to go for the long throw. BridgeSports to win it. Barnes with a correction. Asres with had a beautiful moment there, but ended up losing possession. Now here comes BridgeSports. Can BridgeSports do something here as we are 30 seconds into stoppage time? No word on how much is being added. But here comes an opportunity for MSI. Warbowski. Boyle to come out and collect. Referee calls a foul. The contact from Warbowski on Boyle. Jake Boyle telling his team to get up the field. Sends in a minimum of 3 minutes. Minimum, people. So that could be more, could be less, but it is a minimum. Yellow card for number 11 for Akanji for BridgeSports. Oh, correction, not Akanji. Yeah, Kanji. Pinedo. Oh, beautiful turn. Now can he get out the ball from under him? He does, but only for a throw-in for BridgeSports. Not what he wanted. Long throw here. It's been very sloppy play these last couple of minutes here. It's been a lot of fouls. No, another foul right there. If you're MSI, you got to get it together. I mean, you're at 20 seconds left of play, a little less than that now. If you're BridgeSports, this is exactly what you want. You want something that doesn't allow for the game to grow or MSI to find their rhythm. Here comes the potential last play of the game. Played short. A big tackle. Referee says there's still more in this. Tackle goes in favor of BridgeSports. comes BridgeSports again, get us back underway. Playing it short. There, no real rush again. 2-0. Already over the 3-minute mark, and referee takes a look at his whistle and whistle to the mouth. And that is all this game has for us. BridgeSports gets the better of the two in this rivalry, adds another tally in this post-game rivalry that goes in favor of the Bridge. MSI will have to wait till next season to see if they can get a notch on this rivalry. But for now, BridgeSports wins it. BridgeSports takes the glory and BridgeSports advances. However, the Bridge will have to wait till this weekend to see who their opponent will be as Bowleys hosts Athletic United for the second semifinal of this UPSL DMV North. I'm Gio. Donna with me on the camera. This is DMV Sports Media. Everyone, thank you for tuning in. And congratulations, BridgeSports, for winning this match. And we will see you all in the final. Have a good night, everyone.